Namaste, very good morning, my friends. I'm Suresh Ruparel from Bombay, India. I'm doing my duty towards my country, towards my religion, and towards all the humanity which has been suffering because of the wrongdoings of some people. I'm trying to put the things together and make it come out clear, visible to the people to see and understand what's happening around them. There is a very serious problem with some of the people who have got the arrogance, who have got the power, and who misuse this power to abuse the other people, the weak and poor people. I'm going to explain few things which I feel is very necessary for all the human beings. Let's go to the point one. Who is controlling the religion organization around the world, and what are they doing with those organizations, and how these powers have been misused as a way of creating confrontation all around. Let's look at Christianity, okay? Can you find anywhere just even one atom of truth about Jesus' values in church? Then please show it to me. Because I'm trying to find out where is the Jesus Christ's real value of compassion, peace, love, and forgiveness in church. Because when I try to understand Pope Nicholas' commands given to the Spanish and Portugal invaders, when I check the history of the Christianity around the world, particularly in India, or even in Latin America, or even in Australia or New Zealand and all other countries put together, put it this way, right now, even here in India, now, Christianity is playing the worst kind of dirtiness towards the people in India of Hinduism. They are converting the local people by greed, give them money, empower them, call them as intellectual, and then use them to fight against the local natives. It happened with Yunus in Bangladesh. We saw how this man was given Nobel Prize, how he was hyped as a great hero. It happened all the time. Look at Gandhi, come on. Let me ask you straight, point blank question. What was Gandhi? Gandhi was a person who was a barrister educated in UK. He was then groomed to act and behave for British sabotage India. And from there the story starts that he goes to South Africa and he met this blah 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 story, and then he comes to India. He becomes a great freedom fighter as a negotiator and in charge for the Congress party, while the Congress party itself was a British platform. Then you see the Nehru is another bloody joker with the worst kind of, I would say, biggest destruction done to the Indian Hinduism has come from two people. One is Aurangzeb, another is Nehru. I'm not joking. Can you imagine what role has Nehru played towards India? Do you know what harm he has done to the Indian culture, Indian society, and Hinduism in particular? Go ahead and verify the facts. This man didn't want the Somnath temple to be built. This man even told the French archaeologists that he's trying to demolish what you are trying to save and rebuild. When the French archaeologists said that they want to see the glory of India, Hinduism, and all the reconstruction of the temples and things which are demolished. This person, Nehru, didn't bother to change the names of all the invaders that have destroyed and hurt the Hinduism. You have a whole Delhi named after all the Mughal rulers. Just imagine even bringing up Waqf board or religion policies where temple is being shut down almostly or taken over by the non-Hindu people. Do you know what Nehru has done really to the India? I'm sorry to say, Nehru and Gandhi was nothing but a bloody stooge and a traitor to Indian Hinduism. I can go on and give far more further details if anyone wants to challenge me. What happens to the natives around the world? Go and check in Latin America. Go and check in Africa. Go and check in other countries, even Australia. What has happened? Currently in Manipur, we had a problem. You know what was the problem? Problem was that CIA and the Christianity missionaries were funding and protecting the people who were attacking the Hindus. Arms were found. Satellite phones were found. Drug cartel connections were found. Even child trafficking up to some extent was found by the criminals who had the connection with the missionaries. A Hindu saint was killed in Maharashtra Palghar by the missionaries' followers who were told to go and kill the Hindus. And you know what? Police handed over the saint to this people who lynched the man right in front of the police. Did the human rights say anything? Where the fuck was the bloody shit of human rights when the Hindus were killed? I'm saying this very, very seriously. Where the fuck was the brain of the judges who didn't even bother to punish the culprits who were involved in killing the Hindus in Kashmir? Do you know who was involved in killing of Kashmir's Hindus? You had a mosque openly declaring, go and kill the man and take away the woman as sex trophies, or leave behind your woman. Such a heinous crime goes unpunished by the judges in India. Just imagine, and who is involved with all this thing? The administrator, the people who are powerful in Kashmir, they did that. But the Western nation, the fucking piece of bastards, they didn't bother to do anything. I'm sorry to use the word. You know what? You're going to pay the price for what you did to the Hindus in India. Today's is a time, we call it as a YUGH PARIVARTAN, change of era. The whole world is going through the change of era, which will change everything in this world. You can be the biggest scoundrel in the world with all the powers under you. But let me tell you this much. Things will turn around. It will turn around like a David and Goliath fight. You will face unbelievable defeat at the hands of the truth for what you have done. This is not nonsense. This is a fact. Who is using church to destroy and hurt other people or rob other people openly? I mean, look at what has church been doing around. Right here in India, I can show you, not one, hundreds of cases. Soros openly says that he wants to destroy the Hindu administrator, and he calls Hindu administrator as a fascism. Who the fuck is fascism, by the way, Mr. Soros? Yes, who is the fascism? Who is the fastest, biggest fascist in the world is who? Don't push your luck too far. Because according to law of karma, nobody is above the law of karma. You have to meet the face and you have to take the bloody punishment if you have done anything wrong. And I think the time has come. There's 1600 years or even 1000 years of slavery in India. Whatever happened in India, wrong done to the natives all around the world, is now reached to this peak. And you will see, you are trying to cull the human lives and destroy by creating confrontation between one another. This fire, once it comes out wild, let me tell you this much, it will reach your home first, my friends, rather than anybody else. Don't make a mistake of that you are untouchable by any sense. I'll speak about the next part is about the Islam. What has Islam been? I don't know what is truth about Islam even. I don't know what is the truth about Christianity even. Because how many factions of Christianity is there and which is the real Christian? Nobody knows. You are calling me a demonic. You are creating your education academy to discuss about demolish Hindu Tattva. You are openly involved in sabotage India's progress. You are hiring the people and you are using them as a slave to serve your agenda to destroy cultural value of India. Shame on you. I feel very sad when I think of all this bloody inhuman activities done by some people out of greed or out of colonial sickness and mindset of destroy other people's life or enslave other people's life. Thank you.